Well, we are about a $50 cab ride away from Midtown Manhattan at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. Today on to Week 15 in the NFL, and we've got a good matchup in store, as it'll be the San Francisco 49ers taking on the New York Jets. Get strapped in. It's just about time to get the party started. And we are underway from MetLife Stadium. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Play action. It's Fields. Now he'll tuck this and run. And Fields going to have the first down before sliding to a halt to avoid the contact.
First down.
First carry for the Iowa State man, Breece Hall. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. The Jets at 11-2 now, and they come in off the extended break from the bye.
And I think it was much needed as well, because you play 2.5 months. You know you're ready for some time off in order to get prepared for the home stretch. In fact, when they looked at the schedule to start the season, I think they liked where their open week fell.
From the 50, here's Fields. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. You look at this Niner defense coming into this one ranked number 19 in the NFL against the pass.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
From the gun on 3rd down, Fields. That's complete. It's Adnan Mitchell. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A shotgun snap, Fields. That's another incomplete to Mitchell. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
Jets, first down. 1st and 10.
Back to throw, Fields. They'll set up the screen for Hall. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal. To the air again, Fields. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Fred Warner. And the Niners are going to take possession here at their own 3-yard line. They begin on the ground with Guerendo. And from the 4, they get it to the 8 on a pickup of 4.
I think they're ahead of schedule now after that run. They might be bold with their 2nd down call after that type of a game.
2nd and 5. Out of the gun, Purdy. Over the middle, that's caught by McLeod. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. But that's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from. Working his way into the secondary. Figures out defenses and finds weak spots in order to get open. Well, partner, I have to say they called him in the right defense there. Nickel set, 5th defensive back on the field, and they love to run against that because now you typically get a bigger blocker on a smaller defender.
Yeah, because those DBs like you, they want the interception. They're not as worried about the running play, right?
Not at all. I still remember being in school that one of my offensive line teammates used to say, boy, I'd love to come downfield and hit you.
It's caught inside the 25. And he gets takes this all the way inside the Jets 20 into the red zone.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Shotgun now with Purdy. And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers. A great play there with his 16th touchdown of the year. And the 49ers use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And Thomas just going to hold on to this one. It's a touchback. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Now Fields. This pass out wide to Hall. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. Well, this defense for the Niners, they were terrific last week in the win over Denver.
And what I saw on film was a nearly unstoppable pass rush. 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries given up. So now what do you do on offense? You just max protect, keep everyone in and run the ball, or maybe just 1 or 2 receiver routes in order to try and keep your quarterback upright.
Now it's Fields. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
A 7-yard gain. And the Jets go first down.
Fields now to throw. And the Niners get there and bring him down. Credit the sack to Fred Warner.
Brings up 2nd and 17 at the 41-yard line.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. To throw is Fields. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. They'll give him 4 yards there. And it'll be a 3rd and about 13. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that's complete to Mitchell. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 41-yard line.
That's good for the Jets.
Here's Fields. He gets it underneath to Hall. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. And hang on here. We've got an injured player, and that's the running back, Breece Hall. Here's a 2nd and 5.
Here we go. 11.
Fields. Looking left side, and he's got him in. That's Smith. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 23. 13 yards on his first catch. It's a first down as well. Now Allen. Jair Brown on the stop there. Now 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's Fields. It's caught. Mitchell. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. An unfortunate time for the penalty there. That cancels out a positive play from this offense.
Well, not to sound too trite or too accepting, but you and I both know it happens. You got to accept it and move on. Yardage, you got to get back. Focus on the next play. Move on.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now from MetLife Stadium. The Jets with the football here, as they've got it facing a 2nd and long situation.
Easy. Here we go, son. Green 19. Up. Go.
Out of the gun, Fields. On the RPO, will keep it himself. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
The Jets on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This will be 3rd and 19. Back to throw. Fields. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. It's Jair Brown who's got it. And the 49ers are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10. And all the way down to the 40-yard line. A big play there from McCaffrey. 52 yards. Well, hello. I mean, it took him a while to get him a rep, but that's quite an introduction to this game.
And not just hello. How about goodbye to the defense as he went past him? Big-time run on his first carry of the game.
Here's Guerrero on 1st down. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down. And, CD, you look at this defense, what kind of pressure are they under trying to stop a team that has won 5 games in a row?
Well, to me, it makes their job harder because you know you're going up against an offense that's playing at an elite level, and sometimes you can get too caught up in trying to play the perfect game. You're trying to be too precise, too fine, instead of just letting it rip. And I think that's more the priority than trying to be absolutely perfect.
That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10. 43 yards rushing for him now to this point.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, got to like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a 1st down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
Get set.
Here's Purdy. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Purdy now to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, it's been a tough go for them. These guys have been driving down the field, but defensively, once they got their backs to the goal line, turned up the pressure, that's going to lead to a 4th down. Well played.
The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. Back to throw, Purdy. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. Ricky Pearsall from 8 yards out. And the Niners go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 14-0. kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit. Like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
Ball again on second down. And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49.
And the Jets, first down. First and 10.
On play action, Fields. And check down, complete to Hall. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will.
And a nice job by the 2 of them to not only connect on the pitch and the catch, but to carry over their practice work to the game field. They saw the adjustment by the defense, made an adjustment themselves, and picked up the first down.
To Allen on the dump off. Down the left sideline. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
Jets, first down. First and goal at the 8-yard line.
319. Up.
They'll run with Hall. And a little bit of space there. Takes it inside the 5 to the 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's second and goal.
Brings up second and goal.
Looking to throw. Fields. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Justin Fields taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Jets are back within a score. Folk connects on the extra point. And that'll make our score 14-7.
Jets 7.
Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3, because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, right now they just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence, because every drive has a life of its own. But I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now. They've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
We've hit the 2-minute mark in the second quarter, 14-7. From the 41, here's a 2nd and 4.
18.
Purdy. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And Kittle going to have a 49ers first down as they get this up to midfield.
And the 49ers first down.
Now a quick throw as they get it to Ayuk outside. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it'll be second down.
Jets 46-yard line.
Now Purdy. He's got the hook up to McLeod. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that will bring up 3rd and 1.
And it's 3rd down.
Purdy looking to throw. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
That's a really nice job there by the coverage, understanding that they're in a high-stakes situation. If he doesn't make a play on that ball, there's an excellent chance it ends up either as a touchdown or as a nice gain downfield.
Purdy on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And that will force a turnover on downs. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Back to throw, Fields. Well, the corner gets a hand on it, but he still makes the play. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. There's Hall bringing in another one. So they'll get 8 out of that completion, and they'll be left with 2nd and a couple.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 38-yard line.
Ball want to give up the middle. That's a strong running. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Throw left side complete. That's Hall. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. They work now on 2nd and 9.
At the 49ers 30-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Fields. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 14. Now a signal and a timeout call, as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play.
14-yard line.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
West right, here we go, side. 331.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. It is intercepted at the goal line. And the Niners are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 6-yard line.
Hands up. Hands up. Yellow. Yellow.
Final play of the half. Purdy. He's going to air one out. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Daxton Hill puts it off. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. A one-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I'd keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be license to take some shots downfield.
Antoine Winfield up from the secondary with a tackle. 2nd and 10.
Get set. Get set. 18. Yellow.
Out of the gun, Purdy. That's complete to Pearsall. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll leave him with a 3rd and 2. And a nice milestone reached on that last throw as here late in the season, he goes over 4,000 yards passing.
And he's really thrown the ball well all season long. Had some big games along the way. He's inspired his receiving corps to go out and make plays for him in each and every ball game.
He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. They bring the safety on the blitz, and he busts through to drop him for an 8-yard loss. Here comes the 49ers punter now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And taken right on the 30. That'll go as a punt of 32 yards. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
Let's see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Here's 2nd and 10.
At the 44-yard line.
Here we go.
Now Fields. Wilson's got it complete. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 41-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. From the 37, they work on 2nd and 6.
Here we go. Green 19, can I see that?
Now it's Fields. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And he will take this across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. Purdy going to give it to Guerendo. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. 77 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. They went with the nickel look defensively, so they had 5 defensive backs in there. Didn't help them stop the run.
Yeah, I love that, the nickel look. 5 cents, 5 DBs. But what also happens then? You take a big body off the field in order to insert that guy. So you're taking a big off for a little. And oftentimes you can run the football effectively against that defense.
Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. Throwing here, Purdy. Oh, a bad throw there. It's intercepted. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Jet touchdown. Now Folk for the extra point. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 11 yards for number 11. A bit of a catch for him to remember. That's number 400 for his NFL career. Not a bad number at all. Purdy will set up to throw it here. Got an open man. It's McLeod. Down the sideline he goes. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. A big play that time on the catch and run. 38 yards.
And the 49ers first down.
Final minute now of the third quarter. Purdy from the gun. Got a man right side. It's McCaffrey. And he takes a pop at the end of that one. It'll be a gain of about 4.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
McCaffrey running up the middle. Unable to corral him. He fights through. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Christian McCaffrey, his 104th career touchdown, one shy of Tim Brown on the all-time list. And the 49ers have taken the lead here in the final seconds of the third quarter. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 21-14. The 49ers ready to kick it away, and here we go. And Thomas just going to hold on to this one. It's a touchback. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Back now here at MetLife Stadium. It's Jet football, but they trail here as we start the fourth quarter. From the 46-yard line, a second down and 6.
Here we go.
To throw is Fields. And it's complete to Mitchell. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And 3rd and 1 now. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Breece Hall, that's his 19th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Jets are an extra point away from tying this game here in the fourth. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is we are all tied now early in this fourth quarter. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the fourth as the kick's away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this fourth quarter to try and grab that lead back.
A lot of
Sometimes it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap. He locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
On 2nd and 10, Purdy connects with Kittle underneath. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
And partner, in a tie game in the fourth quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars, and he came through with a nice catch right there.
Again to the big tight end, George Kittle. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
I don't care what sport you're playing. Everyone likes to build up a little momentum, don't they? And look at this, back-to-back completions to the big target at tight end.
That one not as profitable as the other, but still a decent game. From just shy of midfield, Purdy. That's to the right side, complete to Kittle. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 37. Give him 10 yards on that one, and that'll earn him a fresh set of downs.
First down, San Francisco.
They'll try the middle with Gurindo. Shoves him aside. Pushes him aside at the 10. And across the chalk, into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. His 5th rushing touchdown on the year, number 9 overall. And the 49ers answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th. Extra point splits the uprights, and they will take a 7-point lead. The kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And Thomas just going to hold on to this one. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
At this point in the second half, one mistake on a forced throw could doom your chances of a comeback. So that's the right call there to just throw that one away.
Here we go. You got a mini base.
Here's Fields. This pass out wide to Hall. And he's got some space here. Inside the 10. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Breece Hall with career touchdown number 70. And the Jets are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the 4th quarter. And a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 11 yards for number 11. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Now he's going to throw deep right side. And this is caught inside the 5. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. point after, right down the middle. And they will take a 7-point lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They'll start on the ground. Hall. And good running there as he'll take this all the way out to midfield.
10 yards. And the Jets, 1st down.
Go.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
2nd and 2.
Here we go. All right.
Straight ahead is Hall. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
Another carry for their leader, and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
On 1st down, right back to Hall. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
At the 39-yard line.
Hey, never mind. Here we go, son.
Fields now to throw. Over the middle and complete to Wilson. And he's going to be knocked down hard at the end of that one.
As long as you go through your proper reads and progressions, the drag route can be one of those old reliable plays because usually it's good for a good chunk of yardage as we just saw there.
And those guys like it, right? They can get the ball with a full head of steam.
Especially against man coverage because man coverage, they're typically running away from someone and not worried about traffic coming out on the other end.
Well, just a gigantic play here, both sides. This is 3rd and inches. They'll run with Hall. And he is going to have a Jets 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot of it's been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards.
Hey, 551. Chip snap.
Back to throw. Fields. Now he's going to step up and run. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now.
Here we go. Right.
Here's a give to Hall. And he was able to shed 1 tackle but could not get away from there.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
Turbo, son.
Ball again on 2nd down. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere.
I'm a little surprised right here. They've got 3 timeouts left. The clock's running down, and they aren't using them. Those timeouts do you no good at home. Use them now.
The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game. What can they draw up now? Time to find out on a 3rd and 8.
Here we go. Go. 319, right to that. Extend. Go.
All eyes on Fields. Left side, that's caught by Mitchell. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds.
Well, wasn't a big strike, but that completion put them in really great range. What do we have now, 4th and inches?
Yeah, it's not more than a half a foot.
You know what I would do here?
You would always go for it.
I'm one of those guys.
Here it is, 4th and inches.
Here we go. Right.
They snap it to Fields. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with the football. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And that'll be just about all she wrote for this one. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And still 2 timeouts defensively, but even if they choose to use those, 3 kneel downs should be enough to get out of here with a victory.
And that's exactly what's being stated into the head coach's headset. Oftentimes they have a guy upstairs who monitors this at the end of the game. The clock management 101.
2nd down and 6 now. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull away for the victory.
And Brandon, I think they're the type of team that just looked in the mirror and said, hey, ton of pressure on, but we're the type of team that can flat out handle it. They stood up with confidence, and made it happen for a victory.
So for San Francisco,